Last year, I had the #1 most selected creator build in the entire game. This year, 2K decided that we had to run it back. Since my guard build has been dominating NBA 2K25 since launch, they asked me if they could once again put it in the game. This means that 2K players can go into the My Player builder, and instead of creating their own build, they can just pull up the solo build and click continue. But a lot of people don't know that there are a ton of things that 2K gives you when they give you a creator build, and some of these things will definitely surprise you. Before I show you what 2K gave me, make sure to subscribe to my channel. We're on the road to 800,000 subscribers. I can't get there without you guys, so make sure to click the red subscribe button and turn on my post notifications so you guys don't miss a stream or an upload. Also, I stream every day on Twitch, twitch.tv/solo_. I'm probably live right now using my creator build. Link in the description. Come through, say what's good, and drop a follow. If Giannis gets 1 point tonight, you win money. If Joe Burrow gets 1 yard, you win money. You can get these specials by signing up in Underdog Fantasy using code SOLO. All Underdog Fantasy is higher or lower on player stats. And as you guys can see, you can make up to 8 different picks. The more picks you get right, the more money you'd make. They're not called Underdog Fantasy for no reason. They have a ton of fantasy drafts for daily, weekly, and yearly for pretty much every single sport. Sign up today and use code SOLO. You get up to $1,000 in bonus credit. And you'll also get these free 1 point or 1 yard specials. Be sure to play responsibly. So before I show you guys my creator build, if you guys have not seen it real quick, I gotta give a shout out to 2K. I mean, it is pretty crazy when you think about it. Like just a few years ago, I was just a guy that just played 2K, and now my name and build is literally in the game. It's crazy. But anyways, obviously we're gonna want to click community build. You could pick handedness, whatever, jersey number. Of course, they have every single position. They got point guard, shooting guard, small forward, power forward, and center. I actually do play a lot of different positions, but they did put my point guard build in the game. And this is the build right here. You guys can see it says solo in the top right hand corner. It is a 2-way 3-level shot creator, and as you guys can see, it is a very well-rounded build. We have an 89 driving dunk, so we're gonna get contact dunks with a 94 3-pointer. We're gonna get a ton of shooting badges. We also have a 92 ball handle, which gives you all the dribble moves off rip. Our defense is also pretty solid for a guard. Of course, this is a 6'3", as you guys can see in the bottom right hand corner. We're gonna be getting stops. We're gonna be playing defense with a 92 perimeter defense and a 91 steal. That's gold glove. We're gonna be getting a ton of steals. I also have interior and block, which I think is very important for guards. A lot of people think small builds do not need interior defense or block, but if you're gonna get ISO'd or if you want any stops in the paint, it really does help out a lot. There's also an option to customize the build, so if you want to go in and change anything, like you could just use it as a template and go ahead and, you know, let's say maybe you're not a big fan of dunk, which honestly, personally, I'm not a big fan of dunk. I really don't put it on any of my builds, but I made this build right here for beginners. This is actually my day 1 build that I played with right when the game came out, and I feel like a lot of beginners would like it because it pretty much has everything. It has dunking, it has shooting, it can dribble, and it can play defense. You guys can see the badge overview in the top right hand corner. It gets a ton of different badges, and I'm also going to show you guys in a second what I put my max +1s on and my badge perks, all that type of stuff. It also gets a ton of takeovers. You guys can pause the video if you need to look through the takeovers, but it gets so many. I mean, we have pretty much everything: playmaking takeovers, dunking, shooting, defense. We have everything on this build. And then something that's so cool is once you go ahead and click finish or continue, whatever, and you advance to this screen, we get shades of Lonzo Ball, Jordan Poole, and Steve Francis. Wait a second, give it a second. It's gonna say you have built, or you have chosen Solo's 2-way 3-level shot creator. I thought that was pretty fire, but honestly, in the future, maybe instead of calling this build a 2-way 3-level shot creator, just have it say the solo build. I don't know, I feel like that would be pretty cool. Okay, so I just loaded into the park on my creator build. You guys can see the 2-way 3-level shot creator. We're a 99 overall. I also have the creator logo above my head, which again, we're gonna talk about everything that 2K gave me in a second, but I just want to show you guys, if I press start and go to progression, I can show you the build that I have with all the cap breakers, because again, I'm a veteran 4 rep. I have 12 cap breakers at this point in time, and so my build is actually a whole lot better. Now, what I would say to you guys is if you are a starter 3 rep, I say put the first 5 cap breakers all on speed up ball. That's what I did, because that way you're able to get lightning launch on Hall of Fame. And then if you go to badges, you guys can see in my badge perks, I have my max +1 on lightning launch, which puts it on legend. So you're going to be dribbling a lot faster. And then my tier 2 badge max +1 I have on dimer, as you guys can see. So we have gold dimer. Here's what my badges look like with all the cap breakers on it. We do have some Hall of Fame badges, even a legend badge there. These are the badges that I did decide to badge elevate. Also, once you do hit starter 4 rep, which does take some grinding, you're going to be able to get Steve Francis dribble style, which is at a 95 ball handle. So that's why I put some cap breakers on ball handle. And then I put 4 cap breakers on steel, which at a 96 steel, you get Hall of Fame gloves. So I'm going to have to wait till level 40 next season to get that extra cap breaker. Once again, this build gets so many takeovers. In fact, I've never seen a build get this many takeovers. The one that I use is Midi Maestro, because at level 5, when you have your full full takeover ability, you have plus 15 to your mid-range shot, which again, if we go to our attributes, you guys can see we have an 84 midi. So add 15 onto that, we have a 99 midi when we have takeover. And real quick, and don't tell anybody I put this in this video, but if you're making my creator build or you're going to make it in the future, these are all my drill moves, these are all my animations, my motion style, all that. You guys can copy these down. I'm dropping a new jump shot video soon, but I'll link one in the description if you guys need jump shot. Now real quick, here are my dunks for 2 foot we have on the pro contact dunks, and the small contact dunks for 1 foot we have on the pro contact dunks. And then we also have quick drops, which I think you get a starter for. I have on regular stand dunks 2 hand, and then for our signature dunks I do have on the MJ and the Malik Monk dunk packages. For alley oops I have on pro, elite, and then pro contact. Before I show you gameplay of me on my creator build, I want to show you everything that 2K gave me for having my build in the game. So obviously my build's in the game, that's the first thing they gave me, but they also gave me this creator logo above my head, which obviously people are going to see me now, they're going to think, oh, who is that? Or holy shit, that's Solo. They're going to start following me around the park. This happens a lot. I also do get maybe a little bit more games in the park. The next thing that they gave me is a creator logo right next to my name in game. This is something I think they added last year. This has never been a thing before 2K24. And then one of the craziest things they gave me, which no one really knows about and no one really talks about, I feel like other people with creator logos don't mention this. 2K actually gives you 500,000 VC when they put your build in the game and give you a creator logo. And the last thing I gotta mention is sliders. People think that people with logos have sliders, aka like more of their shots are gonna go in or stuff like that. I hear people in game chat saying crazy things sometimes when it hit crazy shots. No, I feel like it's pretty obvious, but getting a logo does not give you any gameplay sliders. Ladies and gentlemen, it is now time to show you guys some gameplay on my creator build, whether you're considering making this build yourself or if you just want to see how crazy this build actually is. I decided it was time to hop into the park and play a few games. So to start things off, this guy's not moving. In the comments down below, what was he doing right there to start that game? Was he helping his mom? Was he doing his homework? Was he feeding his pet snail? Let me know in the comments, what was he doing? But you see me on the left wing green to start things off. Now I'm gonna look for a lot of midis on this build. Again, it does only have an 84 midi, but when we get takeover, we have a 99. Right here, we're going to back it up into the left corner. That's going to be a green as we are up 12-0 to start things off. I'm bringing it top of the key. Dancing. He's going to get hit by the screen. I'm looking midi. Easy green once again. And now we have heat check and we have deep bomber. Brent going to take it. And oh, whoa, what is he doing? Holy shit, Brent. I don't know how that was open, but once again, I still do have heat check. We're dancing, trying to find something on the dude that just fed his pet snail. Back top of the key. Brent's going to hit me. I'm running over right wing. We're fading it. And oh my God, that's going to be a crazy one. I don't know if we've missed yet in this game. I don't think I have. And look at this one more time in slow motion. They're both going to try and contest it, but it does not matter. This build is just that crazy. And we do have deep bomber here. So I might go for a 3 here. I'm not even sure what I did. We're gonna have to see. Got him jumping, and we do take the dunk. Once again, this build does get contact dunks. I'm not a huge fan of dunks, but again, I made this build for the community. I know some people that are gonna make this build are going to want to have dunk on it, so that's why it's there. You guys can see 100% from 3, 86% from the field, 15 points in game 1. Now we're switching it up. We're over in the Rise Park, and I'm looking for that midi again. I always look for midis early. In fact, on some of my newer builds, I actually just made a new build of 99 mid-range, which is just very OP. I feel like midis are just, they're OP right now. They're kind of the meta, especially on the 2s. But even on this build, you see, I can hit, oh, see, I jinxed it. But I do miss. That is proof right here that I am human and I do miss on this build. Right there, we hit him with a quick snatchback, easy 3 in the left corner. But yeah, midis, that's something that I always go to, get my takeover flowing early. And yeah, we're up 11-0. Brent is going to go down there to straight up double teaming me here. I don't know what's going on. They're trying to stop me. I give it to Brent. He's slowing things down, gives it to me. I'm long running it, top of the key. Easy green with the defender jumping at me. It is not going to matter. Right here, the defender's reaching. That's going to be an easy dunk for Brent. Honestly, when we were playing and I was, trying to get some gameplay. Oh my God, where is he going? Hold on, we gotta see this again. Oh my God, look at that little, I think he might have got stunned off that little ankle breaker. Oh my God, I'm cooking, and I got heat check and deep bomber. We're dancing right wing. they cannot stop me on this build. It is just that crazy as we win another one, 22-0. And real quick, let me just see, 14 points, 100% from 3, 83 from the field. As I was saying, when I was playing these games, they were really doubling me a lot. So I started to tell my center, and look at this, the build can play defense too. I know there's not a lot of defensive clips in these games because it's just so crazy on offense. This build plays a lot of defense. We get a lot of good contests. But as I was saying, the defenders, they kept double teaming me. So it was hard to like go crazy. And so I just had to start passing. I had to start telling my centers, you know, just take the dunk, just take the slip, stuff like that. Right there, I probably could have had a steal, but I didn't want to gamble. They were actually up 3-0 after I think Chad had a turnover. Right here again, we're gonna get a really good contest. We do have a 92 perimeter defense on this build, which you could put higher with cap breakers. We're gonna reset things here, wait for the opening, and we get the midi. Trying to get a good shot, and we do get it as we are still down 3-2. We're gonna have to pull off a huge comeback. Just kidding. But we're gonna have to pull off a little comeback. I think we pulled up on these guys. I don't think we were streaking on this court. I think we just pulled up on them. They might have been on a little bit of a win streak as I greened the 3. Now we have heat check. That honestly probably should have been a turnover, but somehow I managed to keep on or hold on to the ball. Heat check, trying to get a 3. I always do when I got heat check. Quick stop, left wing, easy green. As I don't think I've missed in this game, but the miss is probably coming. Is that gonna, yep, see, that's the miss. That's how this game is, bro. I mean, I could talk about it for days. If you watch the streams again, link in the description for my Twitch, solo_ on Twitch. But as I get a dumb turnover right there, it didn't bring me behind the red line. This game with the RNG shooting, and just like, bro, if you make like 4 shots, you were like kind of due to miss that 5th. I could talk about it all day, but top of the key, we get another 3-pointer. I mean, we are just sparking on this build, letting it fly, as now we have deep bomber, and we're just gonna pull it all the way back. Oh my God, everybody's jumping. It doesn't matter. We got heat check. I mean, this is just a crazy game. Now right here, I was feeling it. I was trying to, I'm not gonna lie, I was trying to go crazy for the video, and he's just guarding me full court because I was playing so crazy. I hadn't missed a shot, or no, I hadn't missed a 3. I think I had like 4 or 5 3. I think I had 5 threes at that point. I had not missed 5 for 5 from 3. He had to play me from full court because I had deep bomber. He probably didn't know I had heat check, but 21 points right there. 83% from 3, basically 100% if I didn't take that long one. 73% from the field. This build is nuts. If anyone that's watching this does make this build yourself, please leave a comment and let us know how is it working out for you. Also, if you're still watching, comment pickle, because that's going to be the secret code word. Only people that made it to the end of the video are going to know about the secret code word. So comment pickle. I want to see who is loyal. Of course, click that red subscribe button. Let's hit this 800K. Link in the description to my Twitch, solo_ on Twitch. I'm probably streaming right now. If you're not coming through to the stream, but you still want some crazy entertaining content, click the video, pop it up your screen right here.